Hi, Jean. Hello, Stephanie Shaw. How are you?
Hello, Melissa. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining us.
Awesome. I'm actually going to send this link to a couple of my girls, so there might be some more jumping on.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're just going to give it another couple minutes to see who gets on too. Hi, Shantoria. Okay, so I'm going to mute everybody and just give it another minute. One sec. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm home alone with my kids, so hopefully they will behave for the next hour. I just messaged a few more people to make sure that they're going to get on. So let me see. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So this session is a working session. So this is just kind of to review like what to do in a power hour. So if you only have an hour a day to work your business, if you have, kids, or if you work full time, like this is kind of just like a way that you can get your business done in an hour. And I used to work full time and I have 3 toddlers. So I would do this in the morning before work. And then kind of throughout the day, like whenever I had time, I would do the same. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to all put up a post. So I'm going to put a little mini group together, and then Steph, you can forward it to your people, or you can add them to the little mini group. That way everything's all in one spot for what post we're going to use. Oops, of course I just deleted it. Hold on. Oopsie. But basically, we're going to post on Facebook and Instagram the same post, and then we're going to start adding to our network. So let me just do that. Let me get you the post real quick. And everybody's muted, so if you guys have, like, I want you guys to ask questions if you can, like, throughout. So just go ahead and unmute yourself, like, whenever you have questions. I just have it muted so that there's no background noise. Okay, Stephanie, I just sent it to you. Let me do. Okay, so I'm going to send it to my team. Right now, I think I got everybody. Hey, Ryan. Sure, come over here real fast. And then the Stephanie that's on here, is that you, Stephanie Senna, or is that Stephanie Cox? Or which Stephanie is it? Because we have like, oh, I have like 3 Stephanies on here. I see Stephanie Senna. Let me see. Oh, hi, Deanna. Let me add you too. Okay. The other reason why I put you guys in a group is because I'm going to teach you something pretty cool that you'll need to know. Oh, it's Stephanie Alicia. Okay. And so it's easier to have it on a group than to cut and paste it into the chat because it's all saved onto my phone. So I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to send it and then you guys tell me if I missed anybody. I think I have everybody, but here's the post. Oops, and then just take off the top part. I put the social media post on there. Okay. Hey, Hillary. Okay, let me make sure I have everybody. Okay. All right, Ashley and Jean are good. Okay, so in the chats, let's see. Oh, those of you on my team added to a small group. Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. So everybody go ahead and post that. I like to post it on Instagram first and then just like have it connect straight over to my Facebook. And if you want your Instagram to look nice and clean and crisp, I use the app PickTapGo, and I use it for everything because I like to have the white borders around mine, and I try to keep everything as like crisp as possible. So I go through that first. There's a PickTapGo, and then I do the Instagram square float. And I'll show you guys my Instagram in a second. Okay. Oops. Hold on a second, you guys. Okay, let's see, mute all. Okay. So for whoever's not driving, because I don't want you guys to get in a crash, but you can just listen, Shantoria, and we could do it together after. So I'm going to show you guys my Instagram, and I want you guys to clean yours up really quick while we're on this power hour. So basically, what I mean by clean it up, I'm going to turn my brightness down. Can you guys see that okay? A little bit closer. Okay, so see how mine is like has the white squares all around it? That's just my own personal preference. I just feel like it looks a little bit cleaner. But one thing I want you guys to look at is the very top of your Instagram where it has, first of all, you want it to be a picture of just you. You don't want it to be a picture of It Works products or anything like that, because chances are if you have it that way, people won't follow you back as quickly as they would if they didn't see that, because they don't want to follow people that are selling things, right? So mine is just a picture of me. Try to get as close as I can. There you go. And then my profile is private, and the reason why I keep it private is because well, one, my husband's a police officer, so that's something that's just a personal preference. But when people look at my Instagram, this is all they see is just this top part right here. So all they see when they see me is a picture of me. And then my profile says, mom of 3, police wife, Christian, business owner, and diamonds are a girl's best friend. So it doesn't say anything about it works. It doesn't say anything about, the business. So you just want to make sure that your profile itself is like really clean looking and kind of fresh looking, because we're going to be adding tons of followers. Okay, so Ashley said what apps to use. I use PicTapGo. Yeah, I use PicTapGo to do the white borders, and it's just this Instagram square crop. So everybody just take a few minutes and look at your Instagram profile. I'm mainly going to be doing Instagram. You can also do the same with Facebook, but I primarily do Instagram. So just take a peek at your page and like see what people look at it from an outside perspective and see what people see as soon as you request to follow them. Yeah. Yeah, Stephanie, PicTapGo. Oh, they might not have it for Android. Really? That's a bummer. Android, you guys need to get iPhones. All right, let's see. Okay. Let me see who.
So I just wanted to share something real quick that I've been doing.
Yeah.
What I do is I go to my feed once I post something, and I take a screenshot. So it has my picture and my wording in it. And then I go to the Instagram stories. And once you open up stories, if you swipe up, it'll show you like the last picture you took. So then I pull up that screenshot, and at the top is like a little marker. And I use white, and I white out like my battery percentage because it was a screenshot.
Yeah.
And then I white out the bottom. And so this is literally what it looks like. It's just white. Again, like you said, it's real clean looking.
Oh, okay.
And so it's posting the same exact thing to my Instagram story.
I've never used the Instagram story. That's pretty cool.
Supposedly it's good for your algorithm to post up there.
Cool. I didn't know that. That's perfect. I'm going to do that right now. Let's see. I will say my name does have the word rap in it, which it hasn't seemed to bother me yet, but it's Will Rap for Wine, so it's kind of like a funny name. So people are like attracted to it. People that like wine really like it. So, so you can do whatever you want for your names. Okay, so let's see. More people go to look at the Instagram story. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm totally going to start working on that. So you do that, Stephanie, with every single post that you do? Or ish?
Ish, if I have the time, yeah. And I just started doing it just a couple of days ago. So.
Oh, cool.
I can't really tell you if it's really, really helped, but.
Okay. Cool, no problem. Sorry if you guys can hear my kids in the background. Hold on. All the way. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so then the next thing that we're gonna do, there's no questions so far. It doesn't look like there's anything in the chat. Okay, so then the next thing that we're gonna do, close the door. Now. Good now. Oh my goodness, my kids are crazy. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go into our Instagram and we're gonna follow 200 people. But before I do that, I want to kind of talk to you guys about how to follow 200 people. Okay, so basically when you are following 200 people on Instagram, there's a couple different ways that you can do it. I'm a big proponent of following like groups of people. because it's easier. And especially there's an app called Captivate where you can actually follow, you can mass follow people. So it's like the cleaner app, but the opposite. So like, you know, let's just say, I'll just pick like waist trainer just because that's like a popular thing right now. Like you can actually go in and search like waist trainer in the top. Oops, I forgot I did my thing. Oops, hold on. So just go to the magnifying glass on your Instagram, on your main page. And then at the top, you would just search. So you guys can just do it as I'm doing it if you want to see it, but you just put in the waist trainer or waist shaper or whatever it's called. Waist shapers. This one has 295,000 people. If you just click on that, you can actually, it'll load everybody that follows, and you can mass follow 200 people in less than 3 minutes. And Instagram will stop you. So that's just an example. Like pick something that is important to you or something that you can relate to, and something that relates to your Instagram profile. So the profile that we talked about at the beginning, I follow police wives and I follow Christian women. And I do like mommy of three, like stuff like that. So that when those people look at me to see like, who the heck is requesting me? They see that we have something in common with them. So you could do, if you're like really into photography, like just search photography, or cooking, you could do stuff like that. I also did a lot of stuff around interior design because I love interior design. So just pick something that you are really passionate about, search that, and then follow those people. The other thing you can do is as you're scrolling through your news feed, if you come across sponsored posts, those posts are targeted to you because it relates to you and something that you posted. So if you scroll through if you just scroll through your down, oh yeah.
What about because you're private, like I have a personal page,
and
you know what's crazy is Stephanie Dunn popped up as a sponsored post.
Oh yeah, I sponsor my posts. So like if you're anybody that like, she probably targeted like women ages like 22 to 35 or whatever, and then Instagram will actually put that on your page. So people that put out sponsored ads because you can pay Instagram to put an ad out, and so Instagram puts it on people's keywords. So you pick like, when you're sponsoring an ad, you pick like 10 to 20 keywords, and then that sponsored ad shows up on those people's news feeds. So it's kind of it's kind of crazy how they do it.
Yeah, I thought it was really weird when Stephanie and Joel Dunn popped up on my news feed on my private account, because I don't really do it works on that account.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, there must have been a keyword in there that they saw, or that kind of connected you to. My Instagram is all private, and it's business and personal. So I get a lot of like the baby clothes sponsored apps, and I get a lot of LEO, police officers' wives sponsored posts. So when you're going through now, so either pick like a sponsored post or search something, and then go ahead and add your 200 people. And I'm going to mute this while we all do that.
You don't look at any profiles or anything. You just go and add everybody. So I'm a firefighter wife, so I can go to like hashtag firefighter wife or.
Right. Yep. And then I just follow everybody. And then what I do, because I actually go through and I unfollow people, but I unfollow them from the bottom up. So meaning like if you click on your own followers, let's say you have like 100, say you just started, you have 100 followers, you just mass add people like all day. And then you can like kind of scroll through either at night, or you can use like a cleaner app or whatever, and then just unfollow people that you don't want to follow you back. It's easier than screening every single profile, I think, and it's faster.
So how are you following? Like nothing's showing up. I don't have a follow. Like I typed in firefighter wife. And then you can't see. Let me see.
Let me type in firefighter.
Yeah. So like all I typed in was FF wife. But there's nothing, like there's no follow tabs. So you individually click on every single one of them?
Oh yeah, no. So click on the top one, right? Is that a person on the top one? I can't see it.
Yeah, it says FF wife 2.
Let me search real quick.
So I went to the magnifying glass. I just went to the search bar, hit FFWIFE, and clicked on people.
So if I go, so keep it at top. So like I just put in firefighter wives, and then there's first one that came up was firefighter _ wives, a group. or not a group, but somebody's like Instagram. Then the second one says Firefighter Wives of Insta. So like, let's say if I put, well, the Firefighter Wives only has 145 followers, but you can follow that 145 people, you know, if you wanted to. And then the next one, the Firefighters of Instagram, has 326. So you just kind of work your way down the list of firefighter wives and just add people. I guarantee you, you're going to start signing distributors like crazy. As long as it says in your profile that you're a firefighter wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Or like this one's Firefighters Wives Club.
Oh, I don't see that one. Where's that at?
That one is, it looks like it's under posts. 18 public posts. So it's like a hashtag. It's a hashtag Firefighters Wives Club.
Oh, what did you type in on the top though?
Firefighter Wives. That's all I put in the top.
No spaces?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, spaces between the words.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to turn you guys up because it's hard to hear you. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Whoops.
So you click on the actual like Firefighter Wives of Insta and then just click on their followers and follow everybody?
Yep.
Okay. I've been doing it the way slow way.
Oh, yeah. I follow probably like 1,000 people a day. And then, oh, no, you know what? This is why I keep mine private. Duh. So I follow them all day long. And then when they follow me back is when I screen them. So as they're following me back, I go through each one and check their profiles. And then if they don't follow me back, I just get rid of them through Cleaner. So that's one of the reasons why I keep my profile private. That's one of the ways you can go back through them. Let's see. Oh. Thank you, Alina. Good catch. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so everybody go through and add yours. Does anybody else on here want me to help you with how to find stuff? Like what you should look, you know, what you should be looking at. Like I know Amy and I talked before and she's a dispatcher, so she follows dispatchers or searches dispatch. So like Shantoria, you could do something about, you know, babies or mom and boy or whatever. Like just think of like different things that you can follow. You could also follow your city. That's another one that I love to do. And I've actually gotten a ton of LCs through following my city. So I'll go in and I'll search. So I'm in Vacaville. So I'll go in and I'll just search Vacaville as a place. And then I'll click on like the nail salons or the hair salons or the tanning salons that people are following like in my city. And then I go in and I mass add people that way too. So let me know when you guys are done with your 200.
So Facebook, I mean, Instagram will literally just stop you from following people. I don't think I've ever followed 200 people at one time.
It will, unless it's a sponsored post, and then count. Because we had one of our girls accidentally followed like 1,000 at one time and then was in jail forever.
Oh, God.
Oh, you said jail. I was like, what? But yeah, I forgot. So
Yeah, Instagram jail is like no joke.
I've been in that before. It was like 2 weeks too. It sucked.
It's so hard to get back out.
I remember that stuff.
It was during a freaking BOGO too. So
Oh my gosh, I would die.
So what I did was I found a big account that had a post that was less than an hour old with 400 likes, and I am following all the likes because I know that those are accurate.
That's really good.
Okay, I just followed 200 or over 200. Nice. I've never done that before.
Isn't it nice how fast it is?
Yeah, that was super fast because this person has 146 followers and I requested all of them. More than half of them were private.
Yeah.
And then I clicked on the Firefighter Wives of Insta and I probably followed like at least 50 there too.
Perfect. Is your account public?
I just made it private.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like super, and I teach my team this too, I'm like super particular about who follows me back. So like I don't let anybody in any multi-level marketing company at all follow me on Instagram. And I don't let anybody from It Works follow me on Instagram unless I personally know them. because it's so easy to copy followers and it's so easy to like take other people's like audiences. So that's why I've always kept mine like super private. So when you are screening the profiles, just make sure that it's not somebody with It Works or with another company. Even if it, you know, maybe you could do like Lip Sense or something, but not like another weight loss company.
Hey, Stephanie.
But that,
when you add your, because I've been wondering how people put their pictures on the story.
uh-huh.
You can just swipe up.
Mm-hmm.
Steph, how do you make it like full size? Or it doesn't?
That's why I take a screenshot, is because the picture is going to be the same size as your screen.
Oh, okay.
So did you catch what I said? Like I take a screenshot, I use the white pencil, and I like erase my battery line and all that crap at the top and then at the bottom.
Okay.
If you look at my story, you'll see the screenshot that I just took.
I can't even find your story.
Okay, so is everybody else still following? Maybe just put a yes or a no in the chat, so I know if we go to the next thing.
Dude, are we friends? I don't see your story, Steph.
Go to my Instagram, and then when you're on my page, click my profile picture. I think it shows it to you that way.
Okay.
Oh, 1 sec, guys. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you guys is, I don't know if you know this already, but how to create text message shortcuts. This is going to make your life so much easier for messaging people on Instagram and cold messaging people. Our team is like really big on cold messaging people every day. So if you are on your phones, go to settings and then go to general and then go to scroll down and it'll say keyboard and then text replacement. And so I'm going to send you guys a text to put in. Which one should we do? I'm going to do, oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. My kids are like so grumpy. Select all. Okay, so I'm going to do my summer product tester post. So basically, you're just going to hit that plus sign in the top corner of text replacement. Okay, sorry, Stephanie. I just sent it to you, and then I just sent it to my girls, so if you could forward it. So basically, this is a cold message that we send out, and it says, hey, Angel, I know this is totally random, but I need new pictures for my summer portfolio, and I have a few spots left with my 40% discount. I would love it if you could try a product of mine. Would you be interested? So you just cut and paste that. Like once you go into that plus sign in your text replacement, you cut and paste it into the phrase. Oh, you guys can't see. And then you pick whatever shortcut you want. So like my shortcut, basically my shortcut is SMR for like summer. And what that does, you guys, is anytime that you want to send that cold message to somebody, all I have to do is write SMR in my chat box and put a space sign, and it automatically sends them the entire message. So you don't have to type everything out. You don't have to copy and paste. You don't have to go back and forth. I probably have 50 shortcuts on my phone. So like if somebody's interested in the wraps, my shortcut is WRP, and it explains everything about the wraps, including pricing. And I don't have to go into my notepad and copy and paste, and I don't have to, write the same things over and over again. So I have all the prices for all of my products, plus my cold messaging scripts. and like kind of like frequently asked questions. So one of mine that I have is what do you do? Like people always ask me, what do you do? And so the short phrase that I put in is WDYD, what do you do? And it gives them the job description. So I just do WY, what do you do? And then I put a space, and it gives them a whole paragraph of what It Works is. So I don't know if does that make sense to everybody?
Will you send me that as well? And do you call everybody Angel, or was that just somebody's name that you?
No, that was somebody's name. So yeah, make sure you fix that before you send it. And I don't use like, hey girl, or like, hey love, or hey anything like that, because I get annoyed when people do that to me. So I always try to do it by name unless I know them. And then I'm like, hey doll, because that's like my thing. I always just say that. So yeah, let me send it to you really quick. What do you do? And basically the what do you do? I run my own business with a company called It Works. We carry over 30 different health, beauty, and weight loss products, all made from natural ingredients. I work out daily, use the products, work with my team to do the same, post my personal results and business on social media, and do everything from my phone while taking care of my littles. Does this sound like something you'd be interested in? And if they say yes, then I add them to an event, or then I just give them more information. I find out more about them, and then I tailor it from then on. But the shortcuts are like really important. Like spend a day making shortcuts and your life will be so much easier. And if you forget what the shortcuts are, you just go into your settings and you can look them all up. They're all right there for you. So yeah, I have a couple different job ones. I'll say like ThermoFit, for example. I'm going to send this one to you guys just so you have that too. Oops. Maybe. Oh, I think I messed it up. Let's see. Select all. So like I'll just basically do whatever it is without the vowels. So ThermoFit is FTF. You can do whatever you want, but FTF and then space. And then it gives them it gives them exactly what I say about pricing for ThermoFit. So I'm gonna send that to my group too. Okay. Yeah, and then this will keep you from going back and forth so much. So, you know, when I teach my team to cold message, I always teach them to go into, I always teach them to just go into their followers at the top, and you just scroll all the way down to the bottom and start from the bottom up cold messaging. And the reason why is because the people at the bottom have followed you the longest. So you're not cold messaging somebody who you just added 5 minutes ago and we added 200 people. So they're not like, oh my God, this girl is like crazy. So you want these people that have been like following you for a couple months. And then the other thing you do too, I'm just gonna pick somebody random because it'll take me forever to scroll. Guys, hold on please. So I'm just gonna click on like Caitlin Russell and I'm gonna look at her. I don't know anything about her. And I'm going to go through her profile, like a couple pictures, maybe comment on a couple pictures, and then I'm going to send her either, oh my God, sorry, either my cold message for LCs or my cold message for DTs. Or if it's not somebody that I want to follow or somebody to follow me back, that's the time that I unfollow them. So the next time I go to send cold messages, there's usually a block of blue of people that I've unfollowed, or I'll try to like stop cold messaging after I've unfollowed 5 people, just because then I know where I stopped from the time before, so that I'm not spending too much time trying to figure out where I stopped cold messaging before. But we cold message anywhere from 50 to 100 people a day, and it takes less than 30 minutes because all you're using is 3 consonants to send them messages. You know what I mean? Like it's not like you don't have to study them. You don't have to do anything like that. You just go in and like double click on a couple of their pictures. Like this one's cute. She got a purse and roses. I'm just going to double click on it. And I might be like, oh, cute, comment on a couple of things and then send them a message. So any questions on cold messaging?
So I just got people already, because I went private. So, and I added all those people. But I just had 3 people send me friend requests, right?
Yep.
My problem now is my last post was It Works. Like I don't want them to see right away that it works,
Yeah, that's okay. Just make sure you're posting like 4 to 6 times a day on Instagram because honestly, with Instagram, like the post life is like, I think they say it's like 80 seconds or something. Where on Facebook, it's a lot longer. So they might not even see the one that you just posted. Um, and so then just make sure that every other one is like a life, is like a kid post. So, or
Yeah, I'm pretty active on. I'm a lot more active on Instagram than I am on Facebook.
yeah, and even with mine, like even if it's like a picture of my kids, it probably says something about it works in the bottom. Like, oh, I'm so grateful I get to spend, the afternoon swimming in the pool with them, while working my business, something like that. So it's okay if you just posted it. Hopefully, I mean, I don't think some people will follow everybody and then post. We posted and then followed everybody. So by the time we followed everybody, that post is probably not even going to be showing up in their feed because it's such a quick movement in Instagram. But that's a good question.
Well, I know, but I mean, like if they click on my page to be like, who is this girl? First thing they're gonna see is it works,
Yeah.
So I'm trying to post something right now, so that's not like my last post.
So it's not the last one.
Even when I add people on Facebook, if they accept right away and my last post was it works, I'll block them from seeing my last post.
Oh yeah.
So when they scroll through my Facebook, like if they go screen through it real quick, it's usually only one it works thing for every few, So
yeah. My gosh, I'm sorry, my kids are so loud. Yeah, no, that's good. I actually did that. I just added over 200 police wives the last couple of days, and I made sure that I put police wife posts up, like, because it's police week. So I made sure that I put a ton of stuff on my newsfeed about that, so they weren't looking at me and going, "Oh, this girl's crazy." Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna send you guys the cold message script for distributors and change it around if you want. This is just the one that I use. And then basically what we're gonna do for the next 23 minutes is just cold message people. And then you guys can you can just open it up and ask questions like as you're going through. But let me send you the message. Obviously switch it around just in case we have like the same followers or whatever, but these are just the ones that I use. The other thing that you guys can do, like for the last 20 minutes, maybe today this would be a better use of the time. You can maybe cold message like one or two just so you have that like scripts like down. But I know this morning the first thing that I did when I got up was I messaged all of my potential distributors about the free shipping because the kits shipping is free on the kits for today and tomorrow. So that saves them like a ton of money. So you could always follow up with your distributors, your potentials, and just say, hey, we have free shipping for anybody who signs up as a distributor today and tomorrow, in addition to the free essential oils, and kind of message everybody that way. And then I also text messaged in my first power hour all of my current LCs to let them know that shipping was free. So that's another way that you can use like the last 20 minutes of your time.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, did I miss anything exciting?
No, just the normal power hour stuff. And then I showed everybody how to use the text messaging shortcuts, which I showed you the other day, but I have to send you like the actual instructions on it. So, but we did our post. We followed 200 people. We helped a couple people figure out who to follow. And then now they're just messaging their LCs and their potential DTs about the promotion, the 75 free shipping. That's
Perfect.
it. Yep. And then Stephanie Alicia just had to go. So thank you, Stephanie, for jumping on. Appreciate it. And congrats on kicking so much booty last week. Okay. So does anybody have any questions on anything that we went over, or feel good? Does it helpful, not helpful? I'm going to mute everybody again, and then you can unmute because there's some not muted. Okay. Jean, you have your hand raised. Is everything good? I think you're muted, though. Oh, okay. And anybody who has like specific questions too, like feel free to add me on Facebook if you need to, or you can, Stephanie Shaw can ask me, or my team. You guys know how to get a hold of me for sure. But we'll just stay on. That way if questions come up, that's cool. And then, or you guys can hop off. It's totally up to you. The other thing I highly recommend when you're doing power hours is to do some like self-development. Like I'm really big on reading like leadership books. So the key to this business is not signing customers, it's being a leader and learning how to successfully lead a team. Signing customers is a part of it, but really we're mentors and coaches and team builders. So always try to fit in, some kind of reading too, like throughout the day, and just spend some time with you. If you can, like that's always big. Okay, cool. Okay, so Stephanie said, do you message people who like your posts? Yes. Thank you for bringing that up. So I always give people homework. So your homework would be for tonight, like to go back to your Instagram post about the shake and or any other post that you put up throughout the day, whether it's it works related or not it works related, and message everybody that liked or commented on any of your posts throughout the day. And usually I'll just say something like, hey, hey, so-and-so, thanks for the love on my post. I have 2 spots left for product testers for the shake. Would you be interested in trying it with my 40% discount? And so I go through and I message everybody that likes or commented on a post. If they just liked something that wasn't it works related, I'll just send them the cold message post where I just send them the summer product model post is the one that I send them. And then I always ask people like at the end too, how many people they got to follow them back out of that 200. So I'm not sure. I didn't even get to finish adding my 200 yet, but I already got 8 followers back. What other questions do you guys have? This was a good group. Thank you for being so interactive. All right. Well, if there's no more questions, I'm going to let you guys go a couple minutes early. Just make sure that you spend the last 15 minutes keep messaging people. And then tonight, before you go to bed, message those people that liked or commented, and then just do the same thing again tomorrow and the next day. And I guarantee you, you will start signing customers and distributors like crazy. So the first month that I did this, I completed my steps to success 5 times, which is 20 loyal customers and 15 distributors. So if you do this, consistently, you'll get the payback for it. So I'm going to let everybody go on that note. We're dropping like flies, but everybody, thank you so much for getting on, and please feel free to reach me if you have any questions. Okay, thank you. Bye.